Have you ever looked at a problem that felt so massive you felt completely powerless to solve it? Simpu the monkey and Chanu the rabbit know exactly how that feels. They spent a cold, stormy night shivering in the trees and on the soggy ground while the wind howled around them. Luckily, the clouds finally broke. The very next morning, they woke up to a perfectly clear, bright sky and fresh air. They thought their troubles were over. But heavy rain and wild winds often leave dangerous obstacles behind long after the clouds have disappeared. This picture shows exactly what the storm left behind. A massive tree has blown over, landing right across the local railway tracks. This is a serious problem. As the timer shows, the next passenger train is scheduled to travel down these tracks in exactly 1 hour. Simpu and Chanu stared at the heavy trunk. They were far too small to lift it themselves, but they knew they had to find a way to clear the path. While the clock ticks, the train is moving closer and closer. The driver has no idea that a heavy wooden wall is sitting directly in his path. Our two tiny friends were caught in a race against time. They needed a solution that was much bigger than their own muscles could provide. This map shows the choice the friends made. Instead of wasting their energy on a tree that wouldn't budge, they decided to go find expert help. They went straight to Sohan. He is the local signalman, which means his whole job is to watch the tracks and keep the trains running safely. They ran to Sohan's house, explained the danger, and led him back to the blocked tracks as fast as they could go. Knowing when a problem is too big for you to handle alone is a great skill. By fetching Sohan, Simpu and Chunu took the first step toward saving the day. In this illustration, Sohan, Simpu, and Chunu are all grouping up to push the massive trunk off the rails together. They pushed with all their strength, their feet sliding in the slippery mud. But even with everyone helping, the heavy tree wouldn't move an inch. Looking at the timer, we can see it's now flashing red. They have only a few minutes left before the train reaches this spot. Chanu stopped pushing and looked toward the deep forest. He realized they needed someone with the massive strength of an elephant. He thought of his friend, Gajraj. Hard work is important, but some problems require a specific kind of power. To move this tree, they needed a very special pair of helping hands. This panel shows Gajraj the elephant arriving on the scene, ready to help his friends. Gajraj wrapped his trunk around the thick bark and easily lifted the tree out of the way. He cleared the tracks in one smooth motion. The metal rails were cleared just in time. A loud whistle echoed through the trees, signaling that the train was almost there. Gajraj provided the heavy lifting, but the rescue happened because a small monkey and rabbit were smart to ask for the right kind of help. The passenger train rushed past them safely, blowing a huge gust of wind that ruffled everyone's fur as they cheered. As we see here, the train driver leaned out of his window to wave and thank the team for their hard work. By working together and finding the right help for the job, these friends kept everyone on the train safe. Remember to always be a helping hand to others. Even a small friend can solve a giant problem by finding the right way to help.